It's exactly 3 p.m. here in Cairo. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Panorama edition, where we bring you the latest in politics, economics and sports. I'm Rana Al-Qassas and I'll be with you in the political segment. And we start off with President Fattah al-Sisi, who starts a two-day visit on Thursday to the United Arab Emirates. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Alaa Youssef said the visit comes within the continuation of bilateral consultations and coordination. Youssef said that President will attend the celebrations of the National Day of the United Arab Emirates. The consultations are expected to cover means of boosting bilateral relations on all fields and ways to enhance the strategic cooperation in face of the current regional challenges. More about Egyptian-UAE relations in this report.
Starts on Thursday a two-day visit to the United Arab Emirates, during which he takes part in celebrations of the National Day. The visit reflects the strong Egyptian-UAE relations. Earlier, during his first official visit to the Gulf state last year, President al-Sisi gave an interview to the Abu Dhabi television channel, during which he hailed Egypt's relations with the United Arab Emirates, describing them as excellent, adding that they will remain special. El-Sisi said Egypt's relationship with the UAE are strong and balanced, since it was founded by the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. Sheikh Al Nahyan, the UAE's first president, is considered to be the founding father of the federal Gulf state. El-Sisi said that UAE President Khalifa bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the Emir of Abu Dhabi and the commander of the Union Defense Force, and his brothers had followed Sheikh Zayed's path and ensured that relations between the UAE and Egypt must always remain special. He also said that the two countries shared similar views regarding counter-terrorism, while citing big mutual projects, including the UAE's funding of the construction of 25 storage silos for wheat, the building of 50,000 housing units, part of the UAE's $4.9 billion aid package to Egypt. Sisi said his country's young population, which makes up 30%, stand to gain from the projects. Since after the war of UAE in 1971, Egypt and the United Arab Emirates relations were always at a good level and developing at an unprecedented rate. The bond of friendship between the leaders has reflected on the growing political, economic and cultural ties between them. As a result, UAE ranks first among Arab and foreign countries investing in Egypt. UAE and Egypt maintain a close economic ties and maintain trade between the two countries, with imports and exports between the two sides. The United Arab Emirates National Day is celebrated on the 2nd of December each year. It marks the UAE's Union Day between the 6 Emirates, which was followed by the joining of the 7th Emirate, Ras Al Khaimah, in 1972. The National Day of UAE does not stand for the nationalization from the British Protectorate, treaties which declared in 1968. It is the anniversary of the federal unification of the 7 Emirates in 1971, which combined to form the modern-day country headed by Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the federation's first president. Grand celebrations are held across the country to mark the event. Fireworks and car rallies are almost the most common activities. People will usually dress up in UAE national flag colors, decorate their homes, workplaces, cars and streets to celebrate the day with joy and happiness. Military processions are held at Abu Dhabi National Exhibition for the rulers of the Emirates, members of the Federal National Council and Emirati citizens.
Still with President Fattah al-Sisi, who received on Thursday Deputy Chairman of the National Committee of the Chinese Political Consultative Conference, Wang Jaiwo, where they discussed means of upgrading the comprehensive strategic ties between Egypt and China. The meeting also touched on a number of regional issues, on top of which are the Syrian crisis, the situation in Libya, as well as fighting terrorism and extremism. Presidential Cabinet spokesman Ambassador Alaa Youssef said that during the meeting, the Chinese official conveyed the Chinese president's greetings to President Sisi and also paid tribute to Egypt's efforts to restore stability and to contain the repercussions of the crisis facing the region. The meeting was attended by Minister of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, Councillor Megdi Al-Ageti, and the Chinese ambassador in Cairo. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry and his American counterpart John Kerry signed an agreement to protect cultural property with the aim of protecting Egypt's artifacts. Starting his visit to the United States, Shoukry met with Vice President-elect Mike Pence and delivered the message from President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. The message focused on the Egyptian-U.S. relations and how Egypt wishes for more cooperation with the new American administration. The message also asserts that the U.S. depends on Egypt as a partner to support stability and settle Middle East crisis, as well as contributing effectively in efforts to fight terrorism. During his visit, Shoukry is expected to give interviews with a number of media outlets, including CNN, PBS, and the Wall Street Journal.